But with Nadal looking like he's, at the last stage of his career, the sun is setting on his career. Spain has a new champion to look forward to for the next 15, 20 years, and his name is Alcaraz. What a monster. He's not just the future, he's the present too. He's having a great 2022 year, and he just added to it, winning the Madrid Open, winning it in Spain, and the run that he had defeating Nadal in clay in Madrid, incredible. Like, he talked about it. Alcaraz said, like, this is a dream come true. This is crazy. Like, I think on the camera he wrote like "¿Qué pasó?" or something like that. Like, what happened? Like, I can't even believe this just happened. He follows that up beating the number one player in the world, Djokovic, and then he follows that up just embarrassing Zverev, the defending champion of Madrid, in straight sets, just bullying him in the finals. Just completely, like, it looked like they didn't even belong in the same court. Like if you play pickup, it looked like he was like a 6.0 player, and Zverev was barely learning how to hold the racket. Like, it was night and day. It looked like Zverev deserved to be on the same court as Alcaraz. And if you guys have forgotten, Alcaraz has just turned 19 years old, which is insane for him to be doing this at 19 years old. He's the second youngest to win two Masters 1000 at the age of 19. The sky's the limit for this kid, and he's basically the favorite for Roland Garros. The books were making him the favorite. I think it should change after Djokovic, after the level that Djokovic showed today against Felix. But nevertheless, Alcaraz is a monster. He's not just the future; he's the present. And I'm so pumped to see him like go into a major as one of the favorites. This is the first time he's gonna go into a major as one of the favorites, and I think he's ready for it. He seems like he has his head on strong. Like, he has a great support team. He's humble. He's talking about how he wants to buy a car, and his mom and his parents were basically telling him to like chill out and like wait a little bit. And that little stuff like that just goes to show that it lets me know that he has a good support system, that, he has people that really look out for him, really care for him, being there and like guiding him. And sometimes that's all you need. Like, sometimes there's a lot of people that have had talent. There's a lot of people that have had early success, not just in tennis, but in other sports. And they don't have the support system. They have a bunch of yes men around them. They don't have family there to look out for them. And then you just see as fast as they came up, they go right back down. But it looks like Alcaraz has a great team around him. It looks like his family's looking out for him. And not just that, it also looks like, the greats are shining down, looking down on him, and they're rooting for him. Like, Nadal has openly spoken about how he's super proud of Alcaraz and how he's going to lead this next generation of Spain players into the future. And Djokovic has said great stuff about him. It looks like everyone on tour pretty much likes him. Zverev, after the match, I think he said he reminded him of a younger him. But dude, Alcaraz is night and day better than Zverev. He completely schooled Zverev. Zverev, who's honestly, he had a rough start to the season too, but he got to the final Madrid. He's now in the semifinals of Rome, so he's not having that bad of a season. He's definitely turning it around right now. And for Alcaraz to just completely like wipe the floor with Zverev, that's incredible. After beating Nadal and Djokovic, I was afraid there might be a letdown. Like that's just two back-to-back like highs. Like, the adrenaline, the serotonin this guy must have felt after doing that is like ridiculously high. And for him to not have a letdown playing Zverev like a regular, like just good player, shows like that composure that Alcaraz already has at 19 years old. So it's crazy. Like I said, he's not just the future of tennis, he's the present, and he's gonna go into Roland Garros as clearly one of the favorites, along with Djokovic, maybe like Ruud, a clay specialist, and hopefully Nadal if he's able to recover from his foot. But like I said, like every time I do one of these about Alcaraz, it just seems like I'm just complimenting the kid, and like there's nothing but good stuff to be said about him. But he's really like just class. He's class for a 19-year-old. He's class for like a 25-year-old in their prime, and he just seems to have like a great character. So I'm rooting for Alcaraz, man. I'm an Alcaraz fan for sure, and I would not be surprised if he win Roland Garros.